Welcome to Open for Business, the Gallatin Valley's only local business and consumer talk show featuring Tom Eaglehoff, the Man Entrepreneur magazine radio called the leading authority in the United States for doing business in small town. Here he is, speaker, author, small business consultant, and Mrs. Eaglehoff's favorite son, Tom Eaglehoff.
All right, welcome everyone. Open for Business. We air every Saturday live from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Mountain Time on AM 1450 KMMS in Bozeman, 1340 KPRK in Livingston, Montana. If you'd like to be a part of the big broadcast, go to kmmsam.com and click Listen Live. The call-in number during the show, 406-522-TALK, 406-522-8255. I'm here, you're here. Let's get the show on the road.
Let's get back to Open for Business on News Radio AM 1450 KMMS Bozeman. Lines are open at 522-TALK. That's 522-8255. Here he is. He's big, he's bad, and he's open for business. Tom Eaglehoff.
All right, thank you, Dan. Welcome back, everyone. 25 minutes before the top of the hour. And I want to welcome you to the podcast portion of Open for Business. Each week I share some tips and tricks I've learned over the years about advertising, marketing, promotion, and building strong, successful businesses. And if you missed any of my previous podcasts, you'll find them all on my YouTube channel. And while you're there, why not subscribe to my YouTube channel? You'll never miss another weekly podcast. And you'll also find a link to my podcast on my website at smalltownmarketing.com. That's smalltownmarketing.com. And today's topic, I want to talk about how to build your business by looking at the previous year. So last year, was it a boom or a bust for your business? Well, last year is history. And if your fiscal year ends in December, then you probably know if it was a good year or a bad year for your business. Now, the question is, what will happen in the new year? Well, look at your favorite sports team and take a page out of the favorite sports team's evaluation process. So before each game, coaches and players review game films. They look at their last game and the films featuring the next opponent. In order for this to work for your business, you'd look at what you did this year versus last year versus your competitors and what you did successfully against them and what you didn't. You need to start two files. In my many podcasts this year, I've stressed that you start two files. The first file is all your competitors, your ads, brochures, flyers for each month of the year. So start saving these. You can have your employees do it. You can have various people in your organization cut them out, bring them in, so you're not saddled with all of it. But if you started this last year, you'd know exactly what items your competitor advertised last January. And you can compare their ads to yours and evaluate how good January was for your business. And there's no guarantee that your competitors will do the same thing this January, but most likely they will do something similar provided it worked. And the second file is what I call the swipe file. This is a file of any advertising for any product that comes in your mail that you like the look or the sound of. Might be colors, designs, typefaces, photos, phrases. It will help you in creating better ads in the future. Look for words or phrases that can be adapted to your business. That mail piece that ended up in your mailbox might have been changed and revised over 100 times or more before it was sent out to you. It's not junk mail, it's treasure mail. Someone spent a boatload of money to create and design and mail that to you. Don't you think it might be worth a few minutes to examine the colors, the phrases, the photos that someone, being paid big bucks, thought you'd like? So don't try to match your competitors. It isn't the idea that you match your competitors dollar for dollar. It's a matter of advertising smarter and more economically. Now, if your ads ran from last year worked, and you had a successful month, why not run the same ones or updated versions again? You're obviously reaching your target market and the ads paid for themselves. There's certainly nothing wrong with repeating something if it proved to be successful in the past. And if your ads were not successful, then you need to reevaluate what happened. What was missing in your message? Did you misidentify your target market? Did your competitor hit the mark you missed? And build on your employees. The next area to tackle is your employees. In December, your employees went through a very stressful Christmas selling time. They put up with longer hours, hostile customers, problems, returns, complaints, finding time for their own Christmas shopping. So in order to get them off to a positive start, you should involve them in the planning process for the first quarter goals. One of the best reasons to do this is those problems are going to be fresh in their minds. If a procedure or policy needs to be changed or updated, this is the best time to do it. And by all means, give everyone another personal thank you for the hard work they did over the holiday season. And don't forget your business plan. You need to review your business plan. If you're not sure what that is, that's a plan you did way back when you first got your loan to start your business and haven't looked at since. Your business plan is a roadmap to success. Should be reviewed yearly. Sit down with your accountant and review your financials. Are your financial projections from the past coming true, or are you falling short of what you projected? If you're doing well in business, then keep doing what you're doing. If not, then what's the problem? Is it payroll, inventory, expenses, employees? Think of your business as a patient and you're the doctor. If there were a sickness, what would you prescribe to make your business well? The last area to look at is waste. This is one of the biggest problems to most businesses. It eats away at profits little by little. It's easier to raise profits 2% by cutting waste than it is to increase sales 5%. The easiest way to cut waste is to let your employees know how much it hurts the business. Open your books to them. You don't have to show them everything, but make them aware of how much waste affects their paycheck. If you could make the same profit yet pay your employees more, would you do it? Most owners would say yes, because keeping good employees is tough. They're in demand. If you can get them on board to be waste conscious, then you can do exactly that. Last but not least, take a look at your business as a customer might see it. Could it use a coat of paint, maybe new or clean carpets? These are things that are often bartered depending on the type of business you have. Take a look at your competition. How do they look compared to you? The bottom line is, you don't have to spend tons of money to improve your business, and sometimes it's simple things that make all the difference. But you'll never see those things unless you look. And that's the podcast. If you missed any of my previous podcasts, you'll find them all on my YouTube channel. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Or click on the YouTube link on my website at smalltownmarketing.com. So tune in each Saturday, and let's build successful businesses together.